Hi, Rich and Marian Patterson from Winding Pathways and Kelsey Spots with Hoover's Hatchery, and we're doing some shorts about how to use the garden and chicken compost to produce some what?
Good soil for next year.
Good soil for next year. Okay, what have we got here, Rich?
What I've been doing, it's September, and most of our squash vines have dried up and shrunk back, and I am pulling them out of the garden.
They're pretty
and I'm
sad.
taking them, those are compostable. I'm also cutting down the okra, which is almost done for the season, and that's just too coarse and thick to
Yeah, it's
compost.
pretty thick, yeah.
So
Okay.
that, I take these coarse things and I throw them on a brush pile out back.
Okay.
And maybe 2 years from now, nature has turned that into soil. But now I have these squash vines, it's all fine stuff that will rot well. And I've dug some litter out of the coop.
Sure.
And in here, this looks like it's mostly sawdust, but there's actually a lot of dried chicken manure in there, so there's a lot of nitrogen.
Good.
Okay? I'm gonna go out to the compost heap, put a layer of this there, cover it over with the chicken
All right, well, let's
droppings.
go take a look
and
at it.
then wet it down and we'll have compost.
All right, here we go.
So here we are at the composter, and I'm just gonna take those old squash vines and put them in there and kind of even it out, and then take my chicken litter and just cover it over. And later on, I'll wet this down.
Okay, and what does wetting down do?
It takes moisture to activate the bacteria.
Okay, in the
that are
compost.
that are going to rot away everything. So in this compost, there are layers. A layer of leaf, lawn clippings, a layer of kitchen scraps that we've taken in, another layer of lawn, a layer of squash, and between that I put in a layer of chicken litter.
Okay, so layers of compostable materials and something to get it going, and then the water to get everything kicking around, and then we leave it over winter, is that right?
So next March or April, when we're starting the garden up,
Right.
this will look totally different. It'll be all broken down. It'll be nice, loose compost that plants love. So here's the circle. It was last year's chicken manure that I put in the garden that helped the squash grow.
Right.
We ate the squash. We put the vines in here. The chickens contributed the droppings that will help the squash rot away.
Right.
And it's just this cycle.
Kind of
That's
like
pretty neat.
Lion King, the cycle of life. All right, and that's a little bit on composting and how you can use the garden, the composter, and the chicken manure to replenish your garden for the next year.
And it's helpful if all are in pretty close proximity. So the composter's here, the garden's right there, the coop is right there.
Okay.
And it makes it easy.
Good, thank you. Rich and Marian Patterson with Winding Pathways and Kelsey from Hoover's Hatchery. Thanks for joining us.